welcome to Broken Pieces TV. So today I'm going to be talking to you about a subject that is very, very sensitive to me, and I believe to you too out there, and that's the word domestic violence. Domestic violence can be mental, physical, economic, and sexual in nature. Sometimes people think it's just physical. No, it's not. It's typically manifested as a pattern. Mark the word pattern. That means if it happened once, there's every possibility it's going to happen again and again. It is an abusive behavior towards an intimate partner in a dating or family relationship, where the abuser exerts power and control over the victim. Please take note. Let me say that again. The abuser exerts power and control over the victim. Now let's talk. So, welcome back. So, how many of you saw the video of a domestic violence that has been trending last month that ended the life of a young woman that has 5 boys for the husband? I don't know. It's been out there for quite a while. That took me, that particular video particularly got to me. Okay, let me just a quick recap so that I bring you up to speed about what happened. So, over an argument, this man set his wife on fire. The wife that had 5 boys for him. And this is not the first time we're seeing something like this. It happens every day around us. The lady, unfortunately, died after 3 days. I would have shown you the video, but it's too graphic. I cannot even handle that. Now, how did we get here? And the 1 million question is, at what point do you leave an abusive spouse? What is that thing that spouse will do that will make you leave? At what point? How much can you take before you say enough is enough? Now, I was reading through so many cases and going through the data. The data reported by law enforcement agencies indicated that 34% of women were killed by an intimate partner and 6% of their male counterparts. So you see, women lie at the heart of this domestic violence pandemic. Most of these cases start or escalate in pregnancy, and I ask you, what kind of a person beats a pregnant woman? What kind? Well, it happens every day. Domestic violence, it causes far more pain than visible marks of bruises and scars. It's devastating to be abused by someone that you love or someone you think loves you in return. It's estimated that approximately 3 million incidents of domestic violence are reported each year in the United States. And if I say 3 million over here in the United States, make that 6 million in Africa. Oh, scratch that, make that 10. Crazy, right? In the case that I was talking to you about earlier, could she have been saved if she had reported this incident earlier? Could she have been saved if she had spoken up? Or maybe she did, and the society, of course, and religion will be too quick to remind her how God hates divorce. But I still would tell you that will not deter you from speaking up. It will not. You still have to speak up, because that's why we're here. if women are being honest instead of hiding behind the mask and acting like everything is well, and that's why I made a video of self-worth. I believe lack of self-worth has driven these women into silence. Why? I will tell you why. And that's why you have to help people like this. You have to be on the lookout. Because these women are ashamed. They don't want anybody to know what they're going through in their homes, or the fact that they're being mistreated in their homes, especially those ones who are usually will come out and brag about their husbands or something, you know. So they are very ashamed to come out and tell people what they're going through. I'll tell you a quick story about something that happened to me. I'm not saying, oh, this case is, it's not, I mean, for everybody. It's not like it's happening to everybody, but it's happening to 80%. That percentage is too high. So I met this lady that I used to know in the past, you know. We're not very close. I met her at a function, and she called me and told me that the husband had bought her a car for a birthday gift. And I told her, congratulations, which is exactly what you're gonna tell somebody who something good like that happened for her. Of course, that's what you're supposed to say, right? So, and in my head, I was thinking, why would this lady tell me something? Why would she think I'm the right person for her to be telling that? You know, what's her motive? But to my surprise, the next week, I heard that the husband had beaten her to a pulp, that she nearly died. Wow, that took me out like, what happened? Eventually, you know, from all the indication, they've been having problems. She's been going through this for a long time. So now you're feeding the society wrong information, telling them everything is well. And these our children, our girls that are growing up, you're telling them nothing is going on. So they don't know how to handle these problems when it comes their way. But remember, if you don't report it, a dead person does not speak. Like this lady that died, she can't come out here. The purpose of this video is to bring awareness to domestic violence, because the signs are usually there. You see it everywhere, around you, your neighbor, your friend, in churches, the people you see on the street, even the ones you watch on social media that you think that got it all together. I usually would tell people, say, nobody got it together. People are going through one thing or the other, you know. I always tell people that. So don't think you're the only one going through problems, okay? The only thing is that you are too ashamed, or many people are too ashamed to come out and speak about it. And because of the nature of this atrocity, the fact that it happens, you know, most times without bruises and marks, in the comfort of their homes, you know, so it's usually very easy to conceal. How do you begin to tell somebody without marks? You come out and tell somebody you're going through this or you're going through that, you know. And please don't misunderstand me. I'm not championing separation or divorce of any kind, but I'd rather you do that than be dead, like that my sister that I told you earlier. Marriage is a beautiful thing, but that's if you seek counsel and God first. Okay? Go into it because your values and your morals are aligned with that of your partner, and not out of desperation or to fulfill societal expectation or pressure. Because that's usually what people do. That's usually why they go into it. I don't get it. These are often driven by cultural norms that view marriage as a woman's primary goal or a sign of stability, even if it means sacrificing their personal desires or happiness in the process. They will do it. And I just don't get it. And that's why you see women everywhere, you know, in churches. You're looking for husband, whether it's a thief, whether it's a, you know, whatever it is, whatever they get the money from, just come marry me. So it's just that. So finally, violence, we need to stop. You need to stop. Men and women, you and I, we need to speak up. We need to teach our children that violence is never a solution or an option. Together, we can make a difference. The best way to start is, of course, with yourself. Speaking up. If you see something, please save your sister. Please save your brother. Remember, you are that peace that completes the world. I will see you on my next video.